web ascoltatrice, web ascoltatore della web radio IRF, della Fondazione IRF.
Buongiorno, web listeners of the IRF Web Radio of the IRF Foundation. Today for me, or rather today for us, it is a real honor to have as a guest here in our studios a world-famous entrepreneur who I will now introduce. He is an expert as far as the lean methodology in the business environment is concerned. We will understand the concept better. I had the pleasure of meeting him on the internet, and he immediately made himself available to give us the notions of what the 2-second lean method means. Transformed by him as taken from the founding fathers of Japan. He will tell us with the help of our Vice President Pietro Capozzi, whom I thank and who will ask questions in English to Paul Akers, our guest. And who then, you will have the opportunity to listen to the same translation in voice in English, audio rather than with English subtitles. Now I will stop here and thank Paul Akers for being here and pass the word to our Pietro, who, as it were, will interview him.
Wow, thank you, Luis. Thank you very much. Okay, Paul, I would have the honor to interview you, and I'm very happy to do so because I know your enthusiasm. I know also that you are giving us time from Japan, and you will tell afterwards what you are doing there. But let's start with my first question, which is for whoever haven't met you as yet. Can you introduce yourself and share what drives your passion in the work that you do?
Well, what drives my passion is humanity and seeing people flourish. So when I see another human being begin to uncover their potential and improve their life, that makes me excited. So that's really who I am. And the vehicle I use, the methodology I use to do that is teaching people how to think lean or how to improve.
Wow, that is very profound. Thank you very much for sharing it. It's very profound. And saying so, what was the spark that led you to develop the concept of the second lean? And, was there a moment where you realized that this approach was truly needed and therefore you started to give it to everybody?
Yes. So the spark was frustration. So I started my company. I was 3 years into my company. My company was running from everyone looking on the outside looking in. It was very good. Very, very good. Muy bueno. But I knew that I was struggling. I knew I was frustrated. I knew that my skills as a leader were deficient. So the spark was frustration with the way I was leading and managing the company. And then what happened was someone introduced me to a new way of thinking about everything I did in terms of running my company. And that completely changed everything for me almost instantly. And I started a different direction. And that new direction gave me much more success with my company. And then people started asking me how I did it. And that's when I started sharing it with the world.
Wow. Okay. So it was a very nice spark. And on the other hand, was also something which went out from you inside, which is extremely good. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. And now you introduced the 2-second leans, and I believe 2-second leans stand out from the crowd out there. But what is in reality, from what is really distinguishing 2-second leans and how it stand out from the other method out there? Because, for example, I know very many of these methods, but what is 2 leans which is standing out there, and what are the key things that make it effective and different, and also it make it proper for your team?
That is an excellent question, Pietro. And so this is the answer. Smart people can't believe it could be this simple. So what stands out about 2-second lean from all the other deployments of lean thinking is it is very, very simple, but very powerful. And if I made it complex like everybody else does, then you would need me. But my message is, you don't need me. You don't need me at all. All you need is to believe that if you follow these simple principles, that you can create outrageous results for you and your team and the people you lead.
Wow. Which means look inside yourself and see what can stand out to make sure that you are improving and getting the method right.
Right. So here is why the people succeed with 2-second lean, and here is why the people don't succeed with 2-second lean. There's 2 sides: the people that succeed and the people that fail. And the main difference is the people that succeed love people. They love other people. They love helping other people. They believe in other people. The people that don't succeed think they're very, very smart, and they think they're much smarter than the other people. And most people are really not that capable and don't have the ability, and therefore they need to give them things to do that don't engage their brain. So those are the 2 kinds of people. And it's really that simple.
Okay. And to make it simple, okay, can you tell me, let's say, a couple of problems that practically have been solved with 2-second leans, so which have been helped to be solved with the following 2-second leans? So I would understand, and also listening people will understand.
Yeah, well, there's really just one thing, Pietro. One thing that 2-second lean changes for every organization that does it right, and it's teamwork. Okay. All of a sudden, the entire company is working as a team towards one goal, and the one goal is to improve the quality of everything you do so you can serve the customer more effectively. And if people do this, you have a team, everyone's moving the same direction. And it's simple to understand. This is what's going on.
Wow. Which is one of the most difficult things to do, is to make a team working together. It's difficult things, but I believe if that is a success story, it's going to be fantastic. Now, having said so, would you just share with me, one success story, so which transformed the life of a company, of a business, that you remember, that is the most important for you, or good example?
Well, I received phone calls and messages from people all over the world every day. And I'll tell you the one that I received today. I received one from the prison system in North Carolina in the United States. They have 23 correctional 23 correctional facilities. And the individual that contacted me says, Paul, you have no idea. We've implemented 2-second lean throughout our prison system. And the effects have been so incredible on both the inmates and the people running the prison. You have no idea. Thousands and thousands of people's lives have been improved.
Wow. That is a great story. It should be implemented in Italy, actually.
Let me give you one more. More. So one of the leaders from Kazakhstan has come to Japan many times with me, and he saw how the Japanese train and educate their children. So he went home and built schools in Kazakhstan, private schools with his own money, to begin to educate the children in Kazakhstan to think differently, to think about improvement. And today he has over 37,000 children in 2-second lean style schools in Kazakhstan.
Wow. Great. That you have been so generous on sharing with us this knowledge. Now, do you have any coming up event that people can follow, or do you have any recommendation if somebody wants to start to get into this?
Yes. Well, first of all, you should read my book, which is in 20 some languages, including Italian.
Yeah.
And that's the very first thing you should do, is just read the book. It's all free. Everything I do is free. Everything's online on my website. I have an app called 2-second lean play. You can download it. Everything's free. My books, you can listen to it in Italian, audio, everything's there. So the first step is, you don't need to go to a conference with me. You don't need to spend money. You just need to listen to the book and then start implementing it. The second step is, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. My phone number is 360-941-3748, or +1 for the United States. And I can add you to our global lean on WhatsApp, and you'll receive updates from me on everything I'm doing. And you can follow me there and connect with other lean thinkers around the world, because the community is huge all over the world.
Wow, that is the first things I'm going to do. I'm going to add your WhatsApp number to mine, so then I'm going to get some advice. And I hope also whoever is listening to this interview will do the same. So at least we get hints and information. Paul, I really thank you for the time you are giving us. It's been an extreme enthusiastic experience. I like your enthusiasm. I like the way you explain the things, and I, to be honest with you, in my mind, I'm saying more you get out of things which are not needed, and more you are lean, better it is for the world and for ourselves. Would you agree?
Yes. Yeah. Lean is the art of subtraction. We keep wanting to add complexity and add things. It's simplifying everything.
Wow. Thank you very much, Paul.
Pietro, I wanted to ask Paul a question to understand how he could give us an immediate message. For those who don't know what lean means, if he were to tell us very quickly, how would he transfer the concept to those who would like to approach precisely to this methodology? What would he tell them?
Okay. Luis is asking if you would have to transfer to someone the way to get very quick into lean, what would you say to this person?
Probably the most important thing would be to connect with other 2-second lean people around the world, to tap into the community so that you could learn and feel like you're not alone. That's one. But the other thing is more important. You need to do them both, but you need to just start doing it. Stop talking about it and start doing it. The minute you start improving the small things in life on a daily basis, which is the essence of 2-second lean, small improvements every day, doing is the secret. Connecting makes it go faster.
Wow. So at the end of the day, get into lean community and share the experience that you are having and the ideas that you are having are improving daily with very small things. Is that the essence of the lean?
Start doing simple improvements every day for the rest of your life and never miss. I play guitar every day. I study Spanish every day. I study Japanese every day. I exercise every day. I do those things every day. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I never miss. And I keep getting better and better and better in everything. So you must do every day a little bit for the rest of your life and never miss. And then connect with other lean thinkers.
Wow. Thank you. And this is a great suggestion. It's a really great suggestion. Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Va bene. Allora, visto che siamo arrivati alla fine, io
All right.
ringrazio.
So since we have come to the end, I thank Paul Akers, who granted us this interview. He now at the moment is in Japan, but we remember he lives in America. He travels all over the world, and thanks to his methodology, he has helped millions of sentient beings in the world, as well as he has helped large companies. I invite you to go and see Paul Akers' website to download his books in Italian and other languages. They are all free, as he has made them available to everyone, as well as other free resources that you find. You will find the video below, in the description all the links, and who knows, maybe we can also have the honor of meeting him again later, and he will be able to share other information that can help us understand how the 2-second lean methodology actually works, which he developed, I must say, truly in an exceptional way.
La metodologia lean da lui elaborata in maniera, devo dire, veramente.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, dear Paul, for being here with us, and Pietro, if you could kindly translate what was said and conclude the interview so that we leave Paul free.
Yes. So Luis is really thanking you for the time you have given. We are going to give the information you have given us, like the link to the site, as well as the telephone number to get with WhatsApp. And also, we know that you are world travelers, so you are around the world. You have helped a lot of people, a lot of companies, and you have given us your time, although being in Japan and being very busy there. Thank you, Paul, for your time. Really, thank you.
Con mucho gusto. Mucho gusto.
Grazie. Okay. Grazie ancora a tutti quanti, un abbraccio. Ciao.
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 Paul. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.